Yo, what's good, all you beautiful gamers out there? It is your boy Tom Ziri from X2 Skip, bringing you the weekly patch notes, and welcome to episode 83. With me, as always, I've got my boy Kid Kojo. What's good, fam?
What's up, man?
Hey, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Yo, been a hectic week. And with us, we also have Maxwell. What's good, family?
Heidi, hey.
And Heidi ho, my guy. As you guys already know, we always be giving you guys the tidbits, what's been going on in the week. But before we get started, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And does anyone have any announcements to make?
Yes, just one. The discussion is up. People should go and check that out. Specifically, we discussed the merits or the pros and cons of digital versus physical games. You guys can give your takes on that, and you can hear out what we had to say about it. And the flashcard will appear for you guys to click on that if you're interested.
Yes. Amen to that. Kojo, anything from you?
Nah, not this time.
I bet. Yeah, likewise. So let's get into it. Strap up. Ooh, why am I saying strap up, Joe? That sounds gross. But you know what I'm saying? Stay connected, get your snacks, and let's get right into the gaming news. Max, what's been going on, fam?
All right, so 4 things I want to talk about today. First of all, quick announcement that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will release on PC next year, January 30. That has just been confirmed. I'm looking on the all reliable Twitter, and there's news breaking out that it's coming out then. Then the other thing I want to mention is this week we just had the Xbox Partners Showcase. 15 games were highlighted, and if you want to know how we felt about it, we got a Twitch VOD available for you guys to check out. Tommy, am I correct about that?
Yeah, but we just say VOD, but you got it.
Yeah, so we have a Twitch VOD available for everyone to check out where we gave our take. It was a very quick showcase. If you all did not see it, if you missed out on it, it was 25 minutes. Our VOD was 32 minutes because obviously we gave our input and opinions right at the end of all of that, how we felt about it all. Yes, so there were 15 games highlighted. Go check it out. Some of those games will be appearing on PlayStation. Kojo, you specifically mentioned wondering about people's reception to Wu Chang. Well, the reception seems to be very positive, where people are now stacking it against Phantom Blade Zero, which I feel was to be expected because we got Black Myth, we got Phantom Blade Zero, and we got Wu Chang. All 3 look bloody good, in my opinion. And then the next item I want to mention is, you guys remember that God of War live action series?
God of War live action series.
Oh yeah, I know what this is.
All I get is Spartacus in my head. Yeah.
To give you a recap, basically, you know how Sony have been making live action series of that stuff like The Last of Us, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they greenlit God of War to become a live action series. And that was back in 2022. And recently, this week, it was announced that 3 executive producers are leaving the show, and the show is now restarting from scratch after several scripts were refused by Amazon and Sony as they collectively decided to go in a different direction. So 3 executive producers have stepped away from the show. I don't know if it's them being told your services are no longer required, or if it's them getting frustrated with the processes and saying, you know what, we're done, we're moving away. So we're not going to have any God of War show anytime soon, as it is now starting from scratch where they need to create a new script again. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the Pokemon leaks. Yes. So everybody has been talking about it. Their mother, their uncle, and their granny also know about this. But reason why I was bringing it up is, never mind that secret projects were revealed. Never mind that information about the Switch 2 got leaked out. the juiciest bit that everybody has been razor sharp focus on.
It's just fucking disgusting.
Yes, but I'm not even surprised. Like, I know Tommy does, but Kojo, I don't know about you, probably do. And the listeners out there, if you know Rule 34, Nintendo's IPs are usually hot in that domain, and you think the artists are the ones who are messed up, but it looks like the developers themselves are also messed up. So what I'm getting at is, it turns out that Game Freak really put the freak in Game Freak. Staffers created lore for their Pokemon, and supposedly it's not canon, but at the same time, it's gotten to a point where with these leaks, it's been running rampage where people now don't know what is fan fiction of people making up stuff versus what is truly part of the leaks. But without further ado, basically the lore Game Freak developers were creating was about Pokemons having relations with humans, and not necessarily it being what's the word when two parties
Humor.
no when two parties consent, there's a word for that. Consensual, that's the one. It's not necessarily consensual relations between Pokemon and human. It's typically one way. Like there's this one about how a Pokemon tricks a girl and impregnates her. Things like that. I don't know how you get impregnation between cross species and whatnot, but hey, these guys are freaks, right? And looking at all of this, people are like, yeah. Two things were pointed out. Like one was like, I mean, you look at all these Pokemons and some of their abilities. Like, isn't there like a Pokemon? I don't know what he's called, but there's a Pokemon that can hypnotize. Any of you guys Pokemon fans, or were when you were a kid?
Arbok.
I have no idea what.
It's either Arbok or Abracadabra. What? I think it's just Kadabra. There's no Pokemon with their weird names.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know. I was not a Pokemon kid. I was a Digimon kid. But basically, so that's the first point of look at how weird these Pokemons are. So is there any surprise that the developers are freaks themselves? And then the second opinion was most of the developers now are probably kids who grew up with Pokemon. So is there any wonder that it's filled with furries inside the team? Yeah.
I don't know what you call yourself if you're into God of War, because I mean she's a plant type Pokemon.
Oh.
But the R34 of God of War, Lord have mercy. Yeah. Good heavens.
You know, the only reason I know some of these things is because of the R34 stuff. Outside of that, I'll be completely clueless. Like what?
Let's just all agree to disagree. If you know, you know. Vaporeon, guys? Stop with that shit. Stop it.
And then for those of you who don't know, we encourage you to just go Google it.
For the love of God, please don't.
We warned you. That's all I can say.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not like one of those things of, oh my goodness, I wish I never saw that. It's more like, oh, I didn't know this world existed.
But you'll be very sad once you find out. So yeah, we warned you.
I encourage people, open your third eye. Yes, but that's it from me. But that's all from me.
Thanks, bro. Kojo, anything from you, bro?
Yes. So let's talk about Ubisoft real quick.
Okay.
So Ubisoft France earlier this week had 700 employees go over a 3-day strike because of disputes over working from home and their income salaries. Ubisoft Milan also followed suit and joined in solidarity and also carried out their own strikes. And in an internal announcement, a whole bunch of developers are leaving Ubisoft Milan, like a lot of them. And like you've got senior 3D artists, concept artists, narrative directors, senior quest designers. These are important roles. So they're all pretty much leaving, and all because of work from home pay. And Ubisoft is not the only one to have issues with work from home, people striking because of work from home. I think Rockstar employees also had that. when that happened, and it was a whole mess. But yeah, so we'll see how that ends up. And then finally, let's talk about Tekken. So Tekken, the developers, Bandai Namco, they recently upset their fans because they released the stage, the Genmaji Temple, but it wasn't included in the $40 season pass on top of the $70 game. And they're going to charge you an extra $5 for that stage. And fans were like, nah, you guys are actually being stupid. I bought the game for $70. I'm buying the season pass for $40, and now you're not even including the stage in the $40 season pass. Don't be dumb. So Bandai Namco came out and said, okay, look, we're sorry. Here's what we're going to do. They're like, season pass owners will be able to have a stage, the Winter Battle stage DLC, without having to purchase it separately, and they're gonna get 500 Tekken coins as a way of saying sorry.
Wait, Tekken coins?
Yes, that's what I said.
There's a coin system on Tekken now?
Yes, dude, Tekken has a whole microtransaction system.
Whoa, what the flip? Like, I thought it was only Mortal Kombat in the fighting series that did that, and then Street Fighter tried it. It didn't go too well for them, and they backpedaled slightly from it. I thought Mortal Kombat was the only one who was unapologetically deep in there.
Same as DBZ, Dragon Ball Z Fighters, you get Z tokens.
Oh man, like, what are they doing to fighting games?
I remember there was a meme that was like, it was a picture, it was like unlocking fighters before, and it was like, doing special combos or doing special inputs or, grinding to unlock them, and then it was like unlocking fighters now, and there's someone with his credit card. And I'm like, yep, yeah.
Yeah, that's disgusting, especially if you're getting cosmetics and things like that, like dressing up your character and all of that stuff. Like, I remember when Tekken 5, maybe even 6, where all of those was just, play, and you get access to them.
Yeah, not anymore. Modern gaming, as Akman will say, modern gaming. But
nah, the direction modern gaming is going with multiplayer games makes... Now I'm beginning to understand why there's so many people who talk about how they enjoy, the older they get, the more they enjoy their single player games. Me personally, I just enjoy single player games because I'm just enjoying hanging by myself. Like when I was younger, I loved multiplayer games, but as I've gotten older, I just feel more comfortable by myself as opposed to with friends or stuff like that. So that's how I've been enjoying it. I didn't know it's this thing of, hey, single player games are relatively untouched and multiplayer games are not the same that they used to be.
Yeah. The only one. I saw a video, Tim Kaine, one of the original creators of Fallout, he made a video saying why I don't play online games anymore. I didn't watch it, but I just saw it, appear on YouTube. And I'm like, yeah, not surprised. But yeah, that is it for my news.
Away. I don't have anything on my side. So moving on to the gaming corner, what's been released, homie Kojo?
All right, let's start off with Tommy. Did you ever play New World?
No, because I'm kidding. They said it was killing like your GPU. So I was like, yeah, I don't want that to be me, please.
I think I remember that. Well, they released either I'll clarify this next episode. Either a new expansion or an overhaul of the game. It's called New World Aeternum, released on PC, PS5, and Xbox. Yes, the game is now on consoles now. And it's an action RPG MMO, released on the 15th of October, currently sitting at a 79 on Metacritic. Next up, we have a game called Neva from the developers of Greece, Nomada Studios, I believe their name is. Released on PC, PS5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch. It's an adventure platformer, released on October the 15th, currently sitting at an 87 on Metacritic. Next up, we have a very important one for Ubisoft. It is Just Dance 2025. Released on PS5, Xbox Series, and Nintendo Switch. It is a dancing game released on October 15th, 2024. What is its Metacritic score, Maxwell?
72.
72. Okay. Tommy?
75.
75. Okay. All very good guesses. Maxwell was really close. It's sitting at a 71.
Nice.
So, are people tired of Just Dance games? Or.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yes.
I agree.
They are an era type of game, like how what was that band thing called?
Oh, Rock Band, Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero, yeah. Like all of these things are specific eras, and then those eras pass. But then for some reason, these companies, okay, actually, let me not say some reason. I think the reason why they continue making these games is they're probably low effort games, which don't really require any talent or hard work to produce. They can be mass produced every single year easily.
I see that, yeah, definitely. But yeah, moving on, we have Mech Warrior 5 Clans, released on PC, PS5, Xbox Series. It's a simulation FPS game, released on October the 16th, 2024, currently sitting at a 79 on Metacritic. Next up, we have one that, look, Maxwell is right. We get a new Mario game every 15 minutes. Like, I just can't keep up anymore. And we have a new one called Super Mario Party Jamboree, released on Nintendo Switch. It's a party mini game, released on October the 17th, 2024. Guess its Metacritic score, Tommy.
81.
81, okay, Maxwell.
Supposedly this one did well, so I'm gonna go 90.
90, okay. The roles have reversed. This time, Tommy was super close. Maxwell, you're also close, but Tommy is currently sitting at an 82. Next up, we have Unknown 9 Awakening. It is an action-adventure game, PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, and Xbox One. It caught my attention because of the way it looked. It caught my attention because of the actress playing the main character. The actress is Anya Chalotra, who, for those of you who don't know who that is, she plays Yennefer in the live-action Witcher series. And people are comparing it to something like Forspoken because it kind of looks like that. So a lot of people have not received it well. A lot of people are like, oh, this game is going to flop. This game is this and that and this and that. But we'll see how it turns out. But its Metacritic score is not looking too hot. What do you think it is, Maxwell?
If you're saying it's not looking too hot, I'm going to go 62.
Okay, Tommy?
70.
70. Okay, you guys, your guesses have been good today, guys. I'm so proud of you. It's currently sitting at a 63.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much all the big ones for the releases of the week. And that's it for my side of the gaming corner as well. What about you guys?
Nah, don't really have any releases that I know. Max?
Nah. Most of the things I would want to talk about are stuff which were on the Xbox showcase, like the Wu-Chang game and whatnot. But then people can go watch that.
Okay, all right, bet. Thanks, man. All right, that brings us to the halfway section. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and help us out so we can get this to more ears out there. All right, so moving on to the content creator side. Yeah, it's been a hectic week, but awful of stupid things. So for those of you who don't know, on October 14th, Asmongold came under fire for making comments about the whole conflict between Palestine and Israel. So while he was streaming, he said that the population of Palestine belongs to an inferior culture before saying that he had no sympathy for them. Now, obviously, that comment made the rounds on social media, with many Twitch viewers and non-viewers as well demanding that action be taken against him. His son Abby even, had a call with Asmongold trying to explain, like you can't just say outlandish things like that. Consider the people that it's going to be affecting. Even his own dad spoke to him and shit. So yeah, I mean, despite all of his apologies, he was then banned from Twitch for 14 days. And, people are now angry at Twitch for saying Twitch is very inconsistent, because for something like this, other people would be permanently banned. Obviously big people like Asmongold just get like a slap on the wrist with 14 days. So yeah, and then Asmongold obviously had to jump in, give his own 2 cents saying, you know what, I agree with you guys. Twitch is really bad and inconsistent. I've made tons of videos about it. I think everything continues to be true to this every day. Okay. So yeah, a lot of people are then saying Twitch is, the hypocrisy, good lord, is terrible. So yeah, who knows what's going to happen from this. But besides that, he also stepped away from OTK, which you guys may like understand. He's not co-owner. Is he? Yeah, is it co-owner? Because I know it's usually just Miskiff, NMP, LOL.
Founder.
Yeah, co-founder. That's the word. Thank you. Yeah. So it's big ups. It's big ups in that sense. So yeah, as well as the Starforge system business that they also had as well. He had to step down for it. He self-imposed that punishment for himself. And now a lot of people are going to, NMP co-founders as well, saying, "Oh, wow, how could you guys allow someone like Asmongold?" And they just replied like, "Dog, Asmon doesn't even know you, bro. Chill, like, relax. We know you're angry, but like, fuck off."
You know what I find about the whole stepping down from businesses you own? Just because you're stepping down from them doesn't mean you still don't. It doesn't mean you lose your shares in that business. So yes, you can't anymore influence the direction the business is going, but you still own shares, so you're still profiting from the business.
Exactly.
Because I saw people celebrating like, you should have never associated yourself to him, stuff like that. It's like, bruh, okay, so he can't make decisions in the boardroom, but whatever you guys supporting those things, buying things, watching things, they're still putting money in his pocket.
Yeah. People don't know how it works, bro. Hey, they don't know the system.
Bruh. Same thing with them complaining about Twitch having double standards. Like every single platform has double standards because they care about their profit first before believing in any type of, morality or vision or goals or stuff like that. First line their own pockets, then after that, look at how to navigate society. I mean, we see it every single year whenever it's these companies are pushing these celebrations like Black History Month or the June. What is that categorized as?
Exactly. So yeah, but besides him losing his ties to the Starforge system, which is their PC builder team that they own. Another thing that they own, which is Mad Mushroom, their indie game publisher. I've also cut ties with Asmongold, stating as an indie game publisher we exist to empower developers from all cultures and backgrounds to share their stories and passions through their art. Viewpoints shared by Asmongold on Monday are antithetical to our mission. Zach will be stepping away from his leadership role in Mad Mushroom to work on himself and to hold himself accountable. And that's pretty much it for now. I mean, he still has other sponsors for now that have probably not come yet. And yeah, but we'll update you guys when more companies decide to speak out. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Well, I mean, another short one is iShowSpeed had YouTube current CEO, hand him his 10 million subscriber play button. So yay for him. Kojo, any content creator news from you, bro?
No, nothing new. I just want to add some clarity and add some things to the whole Asmongold situation.
Go for it.
So, Asmongold, so there are a few things. He is not really stepping away from OTK. He's just stepping away from his leadership role.
Yeah.
Same thing with Mad Mushroom. But Starforge, as he said, the pre-built PC company, they have said that they and Asmongold have mutually agreed to part ways. So I think in that situation, there's no longer a relationship there. But in the other ones, I think he's still in OTK. Just like how when Miskiff, was caught with that whole cover-up thing, and then his response to that, and they said, he's stepping away from his leadership role. He was still in OTK. But yeah, so there's also Mythic Talent, which is their talent agency that they have as well. Like OTK have their hands in a lot of things, and so does Asmongold. And to that effect, he released a 20-minute video called My Plans Moving Forward. And I watch quite a fair bit of Asmongold. I tune into his streams every now and then to see what he's talking about, to see his takes. I watch his YouTube videos as well. I'm not really a huge reaction guy, but sometimes Asmongold, the things he says is, yeah. And I have, Asmongold always gets they always try to cancel him. Like if you go and Google Asmongold cancelled, you find a bunch of his videos making fun of him being cancelled, like, oh, I'm being cancelled for real this time, or oh, they're trying to cancel me again. But this 20-minute video, I've never seen him be so candid. I've never seen him admonish himself in the way that he did in this video. Ever. He called himself a piece of, you know what? He said he was disgusting. The things he said were disgusting, belligerent. He said something that I never thought I would hear him say. He said, "I'm sorry." Now, for those who know Asmongold has been on that tip of never apologize.
I was about to say, did he say I'm taking a shower?
No, wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Too soon, Maxwell. But yeah, he did say, "I'm sorry." He said he split the video up into two parts. The first part was The first part was why he was banned, which Tammy already explained perfectly. And the second part is what he plans to do moving forward. And he pretty much said some very interesting things. And I think we can all agree. He was like, over the past 2 years, he's become this version of himself that's just been horrible. He laughs at people most of the time, and he's like, now all of the time I'm on stream, when I'm laughing, is laughing at people and their misfortunes. And it's true, because when like certain games fail, you will laugh at them, laugh at the developers, be like, that's what you get for releasing a bad game, that's what you get for not listening to the developers, blah blah blah. And he also laughs at people who don't really agree with him and they fall on hard times. He sort of laughs at that too. And he said in that 20-minute video, he said that was just, it was just horrible of him. He's just become a horrible person. As Tammy said, his father even told him to chill. His friends told him to chill with the things he's been saying over the past 2 years. And he was like, no. Well, he said he didn't listen. And he was like, this was a good wake-up call for him. He was like, this was actually a good thing for him. He was like, when he found out that he was suspended, a mod of his told him that. When he found out he was suspended, he was like, you would think my heart rate would increase, but actually I felt calm. Because, this is something that was a long time coming. And this is the first time I've seen him being banned I think he's been banned before, but I think this is the first time me, as watching him, this is the first time he's been banned for something he says. Again, he says some really controversial things, but nothing close to this effect. And I was watching that stream live, and what he said was, I was like, oh, this is par for the course for Asmongold, so I don't really, it just went over my head, really. If someone else like Emiru was to say such a thing, I'll do a double take and be like, what? But for Asmongold, I was just like, it's par for the course. This is all gonna, I didn't even think it was an issue until I woke up the next day and I saw all of this, and I'm like, damn, this is bad. It's so bad it even ended up on BBC. It's that bad. So yeah, but he said he's gonna take steps to become a better person. He said, look, he doesn't believe in apologies because words mean nothing. He believes more in action. So you can take my apologies, but if not, you just have to watch my actions moving forward. And he said he's gonna, do certain things like clean his room, it's a mess, things like that.
I'm gonna shower.
That I don't know. And a lot of people have come out, like Pirate Software, and they come out and like, look, we've watched the video and this actually genuinely seems sincere. I don't know what you guys think, both you guys, Tammy and Maxwell, or the viewers listening. I don't know. I know, Maxwell, I know you don't care to watch all 20 minutes of that apology. I mean, I don't know if you've watched the raw.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah. But in my opinion, I think, again, this is the most candid I've seen him. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen him be this humble before in my life. This is far from the Asmongold of 2 weeks ago, where he would just go on a tirade and rant about everything. But he genuinely seems remorseful, and we'll see what that is. He said when he comes back, he's going to stream a little less. He said he's getting older, and the things he wants to accomplish with his life, he hasn't done, and he wants to focus more on that. He even said that towards the end of next year, he plans on, because he said, look, he doesn't believe in extremism. He believes it's bad, but he believes that he painted with too wide of a brush when he said those statements, and he's like, look, I grew up Roman Catholic, so I've seen the negatives, extreme Christianity can have, but Islam, I've only heard about Islam, and I would like to go to certain places towards the end of next year. He even he even said something like Istanbul, Turkey, those places, but he said he couldn't go to other places because there's conflict and war going on there. And other people, like his friend Tectone, watched the video and was like, dude, you're not leaving your house. It's not happening. But who knows? But anyway, long ramble over. I just wanted to add a few things to what Tommy said. Yep, that's it. I'm good. I'm done. Peace.
Either way. Max, you got anything?
No, I do.
What's your opinion on all this, Max? You haven't said.
I don't have an opinion. I genuinely don't care.
Oh, you don't have an opinion? Interesting.
Yeah, I just don't care okay.
Imagine.
To me, the status quo hasn't really changed.
Yeah, white America. Yeah, they
Imagine, Tommy, someone not having an opinion. What?
Gets cancelled.
Dude, the world is like. If only I've told Maxwell a million times that not everybody has to have an opinion on everything.
Okay, let me rephrase myself then. It's not that I don't have an opinion; it's that I don't care.
There we go. That's much better. That is much better. But yes, that's it.
All right, away. Moving on to esports. As you guys already know, we're in the quarterfinals for the League World Championships of 2024.
Bro, who's we? You talk like you were part of the bro. Thinks he's part of the team, Maxwell.
That's what every sports person feels like, bro. Give me my props.
When he started with we, I genuinely thought he was talking about actual sports.
Okay, first of all, esports is real sports. My God.
Yeah.
You know who I rep, bro. Fucking SKTT1, what it is.
There we go.
Alright, so 17th of October, we had Weibo Gaming beating LNG 3-1. 18th of October, we had BLG beating Hanwha Life Sports, Hanwha Life Esports 3-1. And as of the time of this recording, we will be seeing T1 versus Top Esports. The game 3 is already out to watch on VOD. Hectic match. And then October 20th, we'll be seeing FlyQuest versus Gen G. We'll be seeing next weekend where the semifinals will take place between Weibo Gaming and BLG. And then any of the winners of the quarterfinals currently happening will take place on October 27th, versing each other. So yeah, keen for that. Kojo, any esports from you?
Absolutely nothing.
I bet. Max?
Go esports. Nope.
Yeah, go sports. All right. Well, then that brings us to the end of the episode. If you guys have enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe, and tune in for our weekly streams every Sunday, 10 o'clock South African Standard Time. So you know what it is, PM, of course. And we'll check you guys on the next episode. Stay good, stay healthy, and keep yourself hydrated. Peace out.